Another team that is looking like that is going to be their scenario is Marquette. They got to replace Marcus Howard. How are they going to be able to do that?
Well, you don't. Let's make that very clear. You can't just replace Marcus Howard. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. I, I'm not sold on this Marquette team coming into this year. They relied way too much on him, and rightfully so, because he was one of the greatest shooters that we've ever seen in college basketball history. And we're going to talk about another really great shooter in a moment when we talk about Seton Hall. They do have 3 4-star recruits coming in, though. So they had the best recruiting class, or maybe outside of Villanova, in this conference. I think that they're going to be a young team. They're going to be an inexperienced team. They got to find a way to play better as a team without Marcus Howard. If they can do that, they'll put themselves in another position to make the tournament. But I don't know. There's a lot of question marks surrounding this Marquette team coming into the season.
And a lot of these question marks come down to the front court perhaps being freshmen down low, Dawson and Lewis. A couple of top 100 freshmen, but will they be able to produce in the Big East? That's a big question as well. Theo John comes in for defensive production. That may be lacking similar to last year. Quite frankly, the offense has to be there because defense probably will not be. I think a lot of offense will find a way around Marquette's defense, especially as young as it is down low. I think that is a bit scary for Marquette. Quality freshman for sure, but if they don't make that transition, it's going to be a very tough year for Marquette. They're another team that, as high as they are, that bottom 6, they could easily jump down a little bit if they don't really step it up. And I think the Marquette is in a spot to where they could go up a little bit from a 6th, 7th, 8th place spot, but to me, it's not really too much here, Dom.
No, they'll be a middle tier team in the Big East this year for sure.
Yeah, and I it's a big thing for them. I mean, just try to stay in that mid tier and then carry on, grow your team, especially your young front court, to try to get some growth in this season. I think it's the big thing for me personally.
And also, another one of those teams did not play well on the road last year. 3-8 on the road, but 13-3 at home. How are you going to play on the road this year, and how are you going to play at home this year? Another one of those teams, it's going to be a wild card for them.